Billy, can you hear me? Billy, is Sophie back in the room with you?
¿Qué es lo que está pasando, chiquito?
This is my house! This is my house! This is my house! My house!
Forget The Conjuring. Forget Hereditary. Forget The Exorcist. Today, we're not talking about the most famous horror movies ever made. Instead, we're diving into 25 hidden horror masterpieces that many casual viewers have never seen, but hardcore horror fans swear are far scarier. These aren't movies that rely on endless jump scares or buckets of blood. They create fear through atmosphere, psychological tension, supernatural dread, and the terrifying feeling that something is always watching. If you're looking for horror that actually stays with you long after the credits roll, this list is for you. Let's begin. At number 25, Host 2020. During lockdown, everyone thought a Zoom horror movie would be a gimmick. Instead, Host became one of the smartest supernatural horror films in years. It uses the limitations of webcams to build constant tension, proving you don't need a huge budget to scare audiences.
Turn the filters off, come on.
At number 24, The Canal 2014. A slow-burning ghost story filled with paranoia. Every revelation makes the mystery darker until reality itself becomes impossible to trust. At number 23, The Borderlands 2013. A found-footage film that avoids cheap scares. Instead, it slowly builds dread before delivering one of horror's most shocking finales. At number 22, The Changeling 1980. One of the greatest haunted house movies ever made. Its influence can still be seen in modern horror, yet surprisingly few younger viewers have discovered it.
Few can really terrify you. The Changeling.
At number 21, The Night House 2020. Grief becomes something terrifying in this psychological nightmare. The film constantly tricks your eyes into seeing things that may or may not be there.
You're safe now.
Safe from what?
At number 20, The Autopsy of Jane Doe 2016. Almost the entire movie takes place inside a morgue. Yet every minute becomes more terrifying than the last as impossible discoveries begin appearing. At number 19, The Blackcoat's Daughter 2015. Coldly silent and hopeless. This film proves that atmosphere alone can become terrifying. At number 18, The Taking of Deborah Logan 2014. It begins like a documentary about Alzheimer's disease. Then it transforms into one of the creepiest possession films ever made.
Why? I mean, I just wish you could stay and see my performance. That's all.
At number 17, Under the Shadow 2016. War is already terrifying. Now imagine something supernatural stalking your home while bombs fall outside. This film brilliantly mixes both fears together. At number 16, The Vigil 2019. A single man watching over a dead body overnight. Simple premise. Absolutely terrifying execution.
We'll find another broken person. It will never
At number 15, His House 2020. A haunted house movie unlike anything Hollywood usually makes. The ghosts here are both supernatural and deeply personal.
You don't wonder what it tells me. It says I should be afraid of you.
At number 14, Session 9 2001. No monsters and no ghosts. Just one abandoned asylum slowly destroying the minds of everyone inside. Its psychological horror is unforgettable.
I want to come home. I am so sorry.
At number 13, Pulse 2001. Technology becomes horrifying. This Japanese masterpiece explores loneliness, isolation, and ghosts invading everyday life in ways that still feel disturbingly modern. At number 12, Satan's Slaves 2017. Indonesia continues producing incredible horror films, and this is one of its best. Its haunting visuals and relentless atmosphere rarely give viewers a chance to breathe. At number 11, Hell House LLC 2015. If you think found footage is dead, watch this. One clown mannequin alone has given thousands of viewers nightmares. At number 10, Caveat 2020. A rabbit toy. An isolated house. A woman who never speaks. Everything about this movie feels wrong from the very beginning.
You really made a mess of this.
At number 9, The Medium 2021. Part documentary, part possession movie. Entirely disturbing. The final act is absolute chaos.
Keep going, homie.
At number 8, Shudder 2004. One photograph changes everything. Its final revelation remains one of the greatest endings in supernatural horror. At number 7, Incantation 2022. This Taiwanese horror film doesn't just tell a story. It makes the audience feel involved in the curse itself. That psychological trick makes it incredibly unsettling. At number 6, Oddity 2024. One of the freshest horror gems in recent years. Rather than overwhelming viewers with jump scares, Oddity creates unbearable suspense through silence, eerie imagery, and the constant feeling that something is hiding just outside the frame.
As I've always believed, there's nothing that can't be explained.
At number 5, Lake Mungo 2008. This fake documentary feels frighteningly real. Many viewers finish it believing they've watched actual paranormal footage. And yes, it contains one scene horror fans never forget.
And it's getting closer.
At number 4, Gonjiam, Haunted Asylum 2018. If you're scared of abandoned buildings, don't watch this alone. The second half is an almost non-stop nightmare. At number 3, Terrified 2017. This Argentinian masterpiece delivers some of the most original supernatural scares of the last 20 years. Every room feels unsafe. Every shadow feels alive.
No tiene que tener sangre en las manos, no en este lugar.
At number 2, The Dark and the Wicked 2020. Few horror films create pure dread like this one. No unnecessary comedy. No action scenes. Just relentless supernatural terror from beginning to end.
He's already here.
And finally, at number 1, Noroi, The Curse 2005. If horror fans had to choose one hidden masterpiece, this would probably be it. Presented like a real investigative documentary, Noroi slowly pieces together one horrifying mystery after another. Nothing feels exaggerated. Nothing feels cinematic. Everything feels disturbingly believable. It's one of the greatest horror films ever made. So that was the list. You probably noticed something. I deliberately left out classics like The Conjuring, The Exorcist, Hereditary, The Ring, and Insidious. Not because they aren't fantastic, they absolutely are, but because everyone already knows them. I wanted people to know about hidden gems like these. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Until next time, keep the lights on.